Hello, my name is Rafael Stenzinger and I am a PhD student in physics at the Universidade Federal de Santa Catarina. And I'll present the poster Microscale Modeling of Seizures by Spatiotemporal Chaos in Coupled Map Lattices. Reentrant arrhythmias can manifest through spiral waves in the heart. A model for their development is based on the desynchronization of chaotic oscillators. Chaos appears as oscillations named early after the polarization in the plateau of the cardiac action potential. Spiral waves were also found in animal models of seizures. Detection of these patterns requires observation close to the cellular scale. The membrane potential is described by a three-dimensional map-based model, the logistic KTZ, capable of simulating the behavior of neurons and cardiac cells for different parameters. For the tissue model, cells are coupled in lattices, with chemical synapses for neurosimulations and diffusive coupling for cardiac simulations. To generate excitable cardiac spikes, we place the parameters in the quiescent region of the phase diagram and periodically stimulate the cell. The resulting bifurcation diagram of the action potential duration resembles one obtained with a biophysical model. In the network simulation, the rightmost column is spaced. To find the coupling values to generate chaos, we calculate the bifurcation diagram for a network cell and compare with the Lyapunov exponent of the network. Using a standard deviation, we demonstrate desynchronization for certain couplings in network sizes. For an intermediate coupling, we can see the evolution from desynchronization to reentry and the complete period of a spiral. Desynchronization is visible in the network activity and EAD in the cells. The activity resembles the twisting of the points seen on the electrocardiogram. For increased couplings, the model predicts a pattern of wavefronts of cardiac spikes and bursts. For the neural simulation, we change the parameters to slow spiking and then proceed as before, periodically stimulating the quiescent neuron. The resulting bifurcation diagram and the corresponding Lyapunov exponent show that chaos manifests as EAD and the action potential. For the network simulation, we use excitatory synapses and pacing is delivered to the neuron at the upper right corner. To define the coupling value with a periodic behavior, we calculate the bifurcation diagram. With an appropriate coupling, we observe spirals alternating with plane waves. Spiral formation is perceived as increases in the mean value and frequency of the activity. This spontaneous alternation was observed in the animal models. The spacetime diagram of the diagonal shows that during spirals, waves propagate in the direction of the pacemaker neuron with increased speed, similar to recordings close to the epileptic focus in humans. Our model only considered excitatory neurons. To better understand the transition to seizure, we intend to add populations of inhibitory neurons. We hypothesize that when inhibition is lowered, the cortex acts similar to the excitable cardiac muscle, and disinhibited pacemaker neurons might dictate the oscillation rhythm. Other perspectives include calculating a pseudoelectrode and consider noise and a complex network topology.